If abundance has felt distant, this is not because you failed. It is because something within you is ready to be released. Not fixed, not forced, simply cleaned. Stay here. This moment matters. This guided Ho'oponopono meditation was created to help you start the year in abundance, by gently cleaning subconscious memories that interfere with receiving. You don't need to try. You don't need to visualize. You don't need to make anything happen. This is a space of allowance, of responsibility, of return to flow. If this practice feels aligned with you, you are welcome to subscribe and stay connected to this space of healing and clarity. You may also gently affirm in the comments, "I am open to receive." There is no pressure, only resonance. Now, allow yourself to settle into this moment. We are about to begin the cleaning, and the flow is ready to move again. The beginning of a year is not marked by a calendar. It is marked by what you carry within. You may have crossed into this new cycle with hopes, with unanswered questions, or with a quiet longing for things to finally flow. There is no wrong way to arrive here. Whatever you bring, tiredness, faith, uncertainty, desire, this moment receives you exactly as you are. Nothing needs to be corrected. Nothing needs to be judged. This is simply the place where the cleaning begins. Ho'oponopono teaches that what appears in our life is not an accusation, but an invitation to take responsibility with love. Responsibility does not mean blame. It means awareness. Awareness that old memories, old programs, old emotional imprints may still be influencing how abundance moves or pauses. And now, instead of resisting them, we meet them gently. I'm sorry for the memories I carried without noticing. Please forgive me for the times I acted from fear. I love you, even in what I do not yet understand. I'm grateful for this moment of awareness. Let these words move quietly through you. As this new year begins, there is space being created inside you. Not space to push intentions into, but space to allow life to breathe again. Abundance does not arrive through pressure. It responds to openness. And openness begins here, with presence, with softness, with willingness to clean. I'm sorry for believing I had to force the flow. Please forgive me for holding tension where trust was needed. I love you. I choose to soften now. I'm grateful for the space opening within me. Stay with this feeling. We continue. Scarcity rarely announces itself loudly. Most of the time, it hides in small thoughts, in habits that feel normal, in expectations that quietly prepare you for less. You may not even call it scarcity. It may feel like caution, like realism, like being responsible. But underneath, there may be memories that learn to expect limitation before life had a chance to surprise you. And here, we do not fight those memories. We simply bring them into awareness. Because what is seen can be cleaned. Some beliefs were never truly yours. They were absorbed, repeated, inherited. Stories about money being hard, about abundance being rare, about security always slipping away. You don't need to trace where they came from. You don't need to analyze them. Ho'oponopono does not ask for explanation, only for responsibility and love. I'm sorry for the memories of lack stored within me. Please forgive me for repeating what was never true for my essence. I love you. Thank you for showing me what needed healing. I'm grateful for the cleaning happening now. Allow these words to move gently through generations of memory. Abundance is not something you create. It is something you remember. It is the natural state that returns when resistance dissolves. As scarcity is cleaned, there is no dramatic shift, only relief, a sense of lightness, a quiet yes inside. I'm sorry for forgetting my natural state. Please forgive me for accepting limitation as truth. I love you. I allow myself to remember abundance. I'm grateful for the flow restoring itself now. Remain here for a moment. The cleaning continues. Receiving can feel simple in theory, yet uncomfortable in practice. Not because abundance is wrong, but because some memories learn to associate receiving with risk, loss, or disappointment. Moments when things came easily and then left. Times when hope was followed by fear. Experiences that quietly taught the system to stay guarded. So instead of opening fully, you may have learned to receive cautiously, to hold back, to expect interruption. Here, we do not judge this response. It was protection. And protection deserves gratitude, not resistance. Ho'oponopono invites us to clean the fear gently, without forcing openness, without demanding trust. I'm sorry for the memories that learned to brace instead of receive. Please forgive me for closing my hands when life tried to give. I love you. Thank you for protecting me the only way you knew how. I'm grateful for this awareness arriving now. As fear is acknowledged, it begins to soften. The nervous system relaxes. The body realizes it no longer needs to stay alert. Receiving does not mean losing control. It means allowing life to meet you halfway. You are not taking from others. You are participating in flow. I'm sorry for believing that receiving was unsafe. Please forgive me for equating openness with vulnerability. I love you. I allow myself to receive with calm and trust. I'm grateful for the safety returning within me. Notice the subtle shift, the quiet permission, the inner yes. Stay here for a moment. The cleaning continues. Control often feels like safety, but many times, it is simply a memory of having learned that life only works when everything is tightly held. Holding plans, holding expectations, holding outcomes, not because you want to dominate the future, but because somewhere along the way, you learned that letting go might lead to loss. So you stayed alert. You stayed vigilant. You stayed responsible, sometimes exhausted. Here, Ho'oponopono invites a different posture. Not abandonment, but surrender with awareness. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means releasing the belief that struggle is required for things to work. I'm sorry for the memories that equated effort with worth. Please forgive me for believing ease was unsafe. I love you. Thank you for carrying me this far. I'm grateful for the possibility of resting now. As control softens, space opens. Not emptiness, space. Space for guidance you don't need to calculate. Space for solutions you don't need to force. space for abundance to arrive without resistance. You do not need to manage every step. You are allowed to be supported. I'm sorry for holding tension where trust was needed. Please forgive me for gripping the future too tightly. I love you. I allow myself to be guided. I'm grateful for the ease returning to my body. Remain here, in this softer state. There is nothing you need to do next. Time is often where scarcity hides. In the feeling of being late. In the pressure to catch up. In the belief that opportunities pass and do not return. You may have learned to measure life through urgency. To feel behind even when you are moving. To rush moments that were asking for presence. This relationship with time does not come from truth. It comes from memories of loss, delay, or disappointment that taught you to hurry. Here, Ho'oponopono allows time to soften. There is no timeline you are failing. There is no invisible clock punishing you. Life is not rushing away from you. I'm sorry for the memories that made time feel like an enemy. Please forgive me for believing I was always behind. I love you. I allow myself to move in harmony with life. I'm grateful for this gentler rhythm. As pressure eases, clarity emerges. You no longer need to run toward abundance. You can walk with it. Each step arrives when it is meant to. Each opening appears when you are ready to receive it. I'm sorry for the urgency I carried without question. Please forgive me for rushing what needed patience. I love you. I trust the timing of my life. I'm grateful for the calm settling within me. Stay with this slower pace. Let it guide you forward. Expansion can feel as unsettling as it feels exciting. Not because growth is wrong, but because it often asks you to leave what is familiar. Sometimes, abundance does not scare us because it is too much, but because it changes who we have learned to be. It invites new choices, new visibility, new responsibility. So the system hesitates. It slows things down. It tightens, not to punish, but to protect. Here, Ho'oponopono invites you to meet this fear with gentleness. There is nothing wrong with caution. It only needs understanding. You are not being asked to leap, only to soften the resistance. I'm sorry for the memories that associated growth with danger. Please forgive me for shrinking to feel safe. I love you. Thank you for trying to protect me. I'm grateful for this awareness arriving now. As fear of expansion loosens, something subtle shifts. Growth no longer feels overwhelming. It begins to feel natural. You do not need to become someone else to receive more. You are simply allowing more of who you already are. I'm sorry for believing I had to stay small to be safe. Please forgive me for dimming my own light. I love you. I allow myself to expand at my own pace. I'm grateful for the space opening within me. Remain with this sense of permission. Let expansion feel steady, not rushed. Many blocks to abundance are not about money, opportunities, or circumstances. They are about worth, about quiet beliefs that question whether you are allowed to receive with ease, whether good things must always be justified, whether you are truly deserving without effort, sacrifice, or proof. These beliefs are rarely loud. They live in hesitation, in minimizing desires, in accepting less even when more is available. Here, Ho'oponopono invites you to look at worth without judgment. Your worth is not measured by productivity. It is not determined by past mistakes. It is not reduced by moments of doubt. Worth is inherent. It does not fluctuate. I'm sorry for the memories that taught me I had to earn my value. Please forgive me for questioning my right to receive. I love you. I recognize my worth now. I'm grateful for this remembrance. As this belief softens, the body relaxes. The chest opens slightly. Breath becomes fuller. You no longer need to justify abundance. You no longer need to explain why good things come to you. They come because you exist. I'm sorry for forgetting this truth. Please forgive me for measuring myself through conditions. I love you. I accept my worth without negotiation. I'm grateful for the quiet confidence returning within me. Stay with this sense of grounding. Let it settle gently into your being. Trust does not arrive all at once. It builds slowly, often after disappointment. Often after moments where faith felt unanswered. You may have learned to trust only what you can see. To relax only when results appear. To believe only when proof is immediate. This is not a flaw. It is a memory. A memory that learned that hope could hurt. That expectation could disappoint. That trust might lead to loss. Here, Ho'oponopono does not ask you to trust blindly. It invites you to release the memory that says life must prove itself first. Life is not testing you. Life is responding to the state you allow yourself to rest in. I'm sorry for the memories that taught me to doubt before trusting. Please forgive me for closing my heart to avoid disappointment. I love you. I honor the protection I once needed. I'm grateful for the possibility of trusting again. As this memory softens, trust becomes quieter, less dramatic, more stable. You do not need certainty to move forward. You only need enough safety to allow the next step. I'm sorry for waiting for guarantees that never come. Please forgive me for postponing trust. I love you. I allow myself to trust life gradually. I'm grateful for the calm beginning to take root. Stay here, in this gentle trust. Attachment often disguises itself as hope. But underneath, it can carry tension. The need for things to happen in a certain way. Within a certain time. With a specific result. This attachment is not wrong. It is a memory of trying to feel safe through certainty. Yet life moves more freely when outcomes are not held too tightly. Here, Ho'oponopono invites a softer relationship with desire. You are allowed to want. You are allowed to dream. And you are also allowed to release control over how it arrives. I'm sorry for the memories that taught me to hold outcomes tightly. Please forgive me for believing that control created security. I love you. I allow myself to loosen my grip. I'm grateful for the relief this brings. As attachment eases, something opens. Possibility expands. Solutions appear beyond what the mind planned. You do not lose your desires when you release attachment. You allow them to arrive through paths you could not predict. I'm sorry for limiting life with expectations. Please forgive me for narrowing what was possible. I love you. I trust what unfolds naturally. I'm grateful for the openness growing within me. Remain with this spacious feeling. Let it carry you forward. Abundance does not need to be activated. It does not need to be called in. It does not need to be chased. It already exists as a natural state of being, one that becomes visible when resistance softens, when the body feels safe, when the heart feels worthy, when the mind releases the need to control. Here, abundance is not something you reach for. It is something you allow to anchor within you, not as excitement, not as urgency, but as steadiness. I'm sorry for the memories that taught me abundance was outside of me. Please forgive me for searching endlessly for what was already here. I love you. I allow abundance to settle within me now. I'm grateful for this grounding. As this state anchors, there is a sense of calm certainty. No rush, no pressure. You begin to recognize abundance not only in outcomes, but in clarity, in stability, in the quiet confidence that things are unfolding. I'm sorry for overlooking these forms of abundance. Please forgive me for associating abundance only with results. I love you. I recognize abundance in this moment. I'm grateful for the peace that accompanies it. Stay with this grounded awareness. Let abundance feel normal. Abundance is not meant to exist only in moments of meditation. It is meant to walk with you into ordinary days, into simple choices, into the way you speak to yourself when no one is listening. Sometimes the flow slows not because you forgot the practice, but because daily life feels disconnected from the sacred, as if abundance belonged only to special moments. Here, Ho'oponopono invites integration. The understanding that the same presence you feel now can remain with you as you move, decide, and respond. I'm sorry for separating the sacred from the everyday. Please forgive me for believing abundance only appears in rare moments. I love you. I welcome abundance into my daily life. I'm grateful for this integration beginning now. As this awareness settles, something changes quietly. Small actions feel lighter. Decisions feel clearer. You stop waiting for the right moment to feel supported. Abundance expresses itself through consistency, through steadiness, through trust in simple movement. I'm sorry for overlooking these subtle expressions. Please forgive me for expecting abundance to be dramatic. I love you. I allow abundance to move with me naturally. I'm grateful for this grounded presence. Remain with this sense of continuity. Let abundance feel close, familiar, and present. There is nothing left to reach for, nothing to fix, nothing to complete. What needed to soften has softened. What needed to be remembered has returned quietly. Abundance no longer feels distant. It feels familiar, like something that has always been here, waiting for permission. Trust settles not as excitement, but as steadiness. A calm knowing that life responds when you are open, when you are present, when you stop holding your breath. I'm sorry for the moments I doubted this simplicity. Please forgive me for complicating what was meant to flow. I love you. I rest in trust now. I'm grateful for this sense of continuity. There is no ending here, only a gentle carrying forward. This state can remain with you, in silence, in movement, in choice. Let it stay. As you gently return from this meditation, know that nothing you experienced needs to disappear. You can revisit this space whenever you feel called. Each return deepens familiarity. Each pause strengthens trust. If this meditation supported you, You may leave a quiet affirmation in the comments. I allow abundance to flow. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your openness. May this sense of ease walk with you. May abundance feel natural. May the year unfold with clarity and trust.